So apparently you're going to get a lot of car messages, a lot of car videos, because here I am in my car again after I dropped my son off at school. And this one is because following the artist means responding to the little whispers and the little nudges. Following the artist means telling someone who's spreading joy and love that you felt that you saw that you witnessed it, and that it meant something to you. Such as driving my son to school, and I see a gentleman kind of out of the corner of my eye, and I'm driving, and I'm driving, holding my coffee cup, and I'm a coffee cup driver. I'm not a travel mug driver. No, I need to have the coffee mug in my hand. So one hand on the wheel, one hand, with my coffee mug. My son is next to me playing Pop Smoke, King Von. That's right. We were listening to some new songs by King Von and discussing whether or not we like them. And, my son is 10. He is a beautiful soul, an unbelievable creature. And he loves to discuss rap music. My son is on the autism spectrum. He has, what you would consider Asperger's. That's a whole other topic. We can talk about that at another time, how I actually believe that the autism spectrum is really actually a catch-all term, a representation of the evolution of humanity. We can definitely go down that rabbit hole another time. So here I am, driving to school, King Von on the speaker. My son and I are talking about things, coffee in my hand on the steering wheel. And then out of the corner of my eye, do I see this guy, just giving thumbs up and saying hey. And I'm and then I real quick looked in the rearview mirror because we had passed. I'm he's just out there. I think he's just out there saying hi to people in the morning. And, so I told myself, I'm okay, well, once I drop him off, I'm going to go back, or when I go home, because I always drive back the same way. If he's still out there, I'm going to stop and say thank you. And sure as shit, he was still out there. So I pull up and I said, excuse me. I'm are you just out here saying what's up to everyone? He's yeah. He's I'm just saying good morning. I'm just, wishing everyone a good day. And I'm I love that. Thank you for doing that. We need more of that. Please keep going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And he's my pleasure. It just, his soul and his spirit was so bright. He just was sunshine. And as, a clairvoyant, an intuitive, a medium, a channel, an oracle, whatever you want to label me as, I don't see people's physical presentations. I see their energetic presentation, which is part of what makes me so good at the work that I do, is because clients will sit across from me or classrooms will sit in front of me, and I can read the energetics that are behind the physical presentation, and then I teach to that, or I speak to that, or I ask questions based on that. And so I just felt this man so much and saw this beautiful, brilliant sunshine, shining light. And I'm man, that's the shit. We do need that. And not only do we need that, but then we need the rest of us to witness it, receive it, feel it, and give it back, reflect it back. Because witnessing each other is so important and profound. We only know that we have something to give when we give it. We only know that we have received something when we respond, when we acknowledge that receipt. And in that way, do we give the gift giver in return. So it becomes this beautiful, constant, cyclical relationship, and that's the kind of snowball that I want to feed into. That's the kind of build and cultivation that I want to engage with. So, it puts a new spin on that phrasing. When you see something, say something. When you see love, talk about it, acknowledge it, build on it, cultivate it, charge it up more. He's going to keep doing that more because I said, hey, that mattered to me. That's the way that we are. He got the witnessing. And I'm not saying he did it necessarily for witnessing, but I do know that as humans, when someone's hey, that was really good, it anchors into our system more, and we're okay, cool. I'm going to keep doing that then because it worked. It felt good. It mattered to someone. So when you see love, talk about it. Enhance it. Shine a brighter light on it. And you are that brighter light. Your witnessing, your words, your acknowledgement, your gratitude, you are that shining of bright light onto the love that you just witnessed. So keep fucking going. I love you. Bye.